So middle mountain done. 6.6 kilometers left. Or what? 2.5 miles?
Or 3 miles.
3 miles?
Yeah, 2.5 miles.
So 2.5, 3 miles, give or take. Now we're doing down. We gotta watch our step. Still amazing view. And there she goes. Love you. We've seen a lot of different style animals, so birds, dragonflies, frogs. We've seen moose poop, and we've seen, yep, we've seen other stuff. So, sorry, it's really tricky bit now, but we're doing good. Sorry? Oh, the toad, yeah. We saw the toad, or she saw the toad, pointed it out. What's interesting too is there is green stone. It's not jade, it's not jasper. I'm trying to figure it out. It looks like a green quartz almost. Maybe malachite. Who knows? Let's see if we widen out that view there. We believe this is the shelter. Anybody home? Oh, look at that. Oh. We made it to the refuge. And you might hear water in the background because you do. It's a ground spring. The water source comes from up in there and it bubbles up and it comes down this little chute they made. That's where we're getting our water. We're still going to boil it. Oh, sorry, we're not going to boil it, but we got the little water tablets that we will put in the water.
We got that filter, which we are supposed to be able to drink right from the...
Yeah, it's a MRI?
Yeah.
MRC, MR... You guys know what I'm talking about. An MR water filter. She's filling up her platypus. We got, what, 4 kilometers to go?
3.6.
3.6, so about 2 miles to go. Yeah, so we'll go on the platypus until the end. And then once we get to the site, we're going to turn around and fill it up properly. That looks good though. And she said it's cold coming up from the ground like that, so.
It's like super cold. I think I'm gonna wet my butt.
There you go.
Scarf I put on my head.
Yeah, we're just on a break anyways, so this is a nice time to sit back, relax, take her easy. We do have an issue. Yeah, my boots are saying they don't like this trek. I started out with nice boots this morning. Not even the first day in, and boots are already cutting loose. So that honestly was the longest kilometer ever.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe it.
Right, how long did it take us to do the 1 kilometer? Half hour? Half hour.
Yeah, but...
Half hour, but my excuse is I had a blowout. Keep in mind, we're what, halfway?
Yeah. We still have 15.7.
So 6.5, 7 kilometers.
16 kilometers.
Or miles.
Miles?
10 miles? Alright, so got 10 miles to walk, backcountry, well, Appalachian Trail, before we're done tomorrow. I already have a blowout. So we're going to see what we can do about backwoods fix up, and hopefully it will hold for tomorrow, just to get us out of here, or at least get her out of here. I could just live here. I'll figure something out. How much can I love her? Alright, this is where we're spending the night. Got the food bag. Not much place to hang it, but we'll figure it out and put the tent up and all that fun stuff. Last rant I had was, it was the longest 1K hike. So now we got everything set up, kind of did a gear bomb on everything. But what I wanted to show you guys was new little stove that we got. New little stove, and it runs on fuel. We'll see how it goes. If it goes well, we'll do a review. If not, we'll do a review anyways. And I gotta say, my Possibles pouches are holding up a lot better than these boots. So, just to say. Any thoughts?
No, I think we're just waiting for the food. I'm starting to be a little bit hungry.
Yeah.
We munch on the way, but we haven't had a proper meal, and you know me.
Yeah.
I need full regularly. And
Okay, so put it this way. She gets hangry, right? I don't have to worry about bears when she's hungry. Do you see bears around? Do you see any bears? No? That's because she's getting hangry. Anyways.
so yeah, so it's mostly it. So we start the gumbo, and we're gonna have that. And if we're still hungry, we're saying we can eat some chili. And I think it's gonna be an early night, but there's not much to do, right?
We were looking at the map, and we have what?
So the signs say, and the map says, we have 15.5 kilometers to go tomorrow.
Starting up, going uphill.
Starting out going uphill, we have, what I said, 6 kilometers of uphill mostly, like around that.
Yeah,
5
something like that.
kilometers or around that. Of uphill, flat uphill, but not as hard as today. And obviously after that, the last 10 kilometers is all going to be downhill. We have to go down, I think, 900 meters.
And how many Ks?
In 10 Ks.
In 10 Ks. So yeah, that should be.
It should be like, it's basically like going up today, but going down after that.
So far on the trail, what's the most interesting thing?
The view we had.
The view from earlier?
The view from earlier.
Which one? We had 2 views.
The
First
one,
point and the second point.
The one in between, the one you did the
360?
360, I think was fun.
To see this 360, check out on my Instagram. Link will be, Jill will show you where the link will be.
It'll be right here at the bottom.
Alright.
And I think like just the vegetation. It's when we were on top of the mountains, like around 1,000 meter high in altitude, it was pretty just like moss and pines and stuff like that. But down here, like, it's called camping the fern. And I guess you guys can see why. It's just fern. And that's what we've been walking in the last like 10 kilometers.
For me, I think the best thing was seeing the moose prints. I'm used to seeing deer print. I'm used to seeing elk and bear and coyote and stuff like that. But to see the size of a moose print, like, I know moose are big, but just to see, and a lot of moose poop. And by the looks of it, we're about 4 days in, and it looks like I need a shave. We're hydrating the meal as we speak. So if you want to know how to do the gumbo, I'll put a link to my video on how to do that gumbo. And what I did about a month ago, and it's still going good. We put it in the freezer. It keeps out of the freezer for about 3 to 4 weeks. In the freezer, it could last up to 6 months. So if you guys want to...
The only reason why is that we don't have sealed, like hair tight sealed, like machine to put the dry food. Like if we had that, probably gonna stay longer.
It would stay longer, yeah. So with that said, we're hungry. We're going to eat. Well, you know the drill. We'll come back at a later time. And
yeah, it's pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah.
And here's mine. And yes, we did bring a little bit of pop. So, drinking a little bit of pop. Day 1 of the hike. We did 10,000 kilometers. How much was it?
We feel like it. 13. Sorry.
13.
Yeah.
13 kilometers, so that's 7.5 miles for those of you in the States.
More than that.
Or 7.5, or it's a lot. We did a lot, and most of it was up a mountain or up a couple mountains. Tomorrow is going to be how many?
15.5.
15.5. So we got to do one mountain, which is just like, if the tent wouldn't be here, would be just up that way. We do that till noon, then it's downhill.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Downhill. Just like coast it down. We managed to do a quick repair. Hopefully they'll hold out on my boots, because my boots are, or my right boot, it's gave out. I think it was on the boulder field that it finally said screw it. You're having fun with that light, eh?
Yeah, well, I'm holding the light so you can film.
And she's awesome. So, but yeah, tomorrow we're getting up at 7. Hopefully packed up and gone by 7:30, maybe 8, depending. 8. And then hopefully we're back at the next camp by, we're planning by 3-4 o'clock.
Playing by 5, but that's okay.
Okay, so 4 or 5 o'clock, and we got a reservation to celebrate the tremendous hike of the Appalachian Trail.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Good night.